Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since we've last chatted together and I'm bringing to you my April TBR because it's almost April and that means I haven't been on YouTube since probably November, maybe even October. I know I owe you guys a lot of videos and maybe also a little bit of an explanation, but I wanted to deliver that while also delivering you the books that I'm planning to read because I'm back with my shelves and I'm back in a reading mood. So hopefully in April I can finally catch up on my reading goal. It's been a long time coming and I'm back from Australia. I'm back in Germany and I haven't been here in 9 months. I've been back for a little bit trying to settle everything, trying to get into a routine a little bit and just picking back up uni, getting back into a routine and just adjusting to the life again, I guess. Because it's been different. I've been away in Australia, which I was so set on recording so much and I had a whole content schedule and then I ended up A, rarely reading, B, not in the mood to pick up a camera at all, but actually just be in the moment. So here we are, 4 or 5 months later, and I have not posted more than probably 2 videos from Australia. Oopsie. I still have one video of me backpacking that I really want to get to, and I want to get to filming it. However, still haven't done that. So bear with me. It's been so amazing. I have loved every second of being in Australia and I cannot wait for the day that I finally get back there, even though I've just gotten back. But the one good thing about being back here is my shelves and I got all my books again. So, new month, new books, and honestly I really gotta tackle that TBR. I have not read anything of this since I got back. And I think it's time that we tackle my TBR because it's getting out of hand. It's been getting out of hand long before. And now that I'm like slowly finishing up uni, I'm realizing how many books I have. And while I love my shelves, it's kind of stressing me. So let's dive into the books that I want to read before I yap your ear off. I picked, I don't even know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. 5 books that I want to read, and will I stick to this, hopefully. I've been thinking of adding maybe an audiobook or a Kindle book, but honestly I have so many physical books, and I know I will listen to audiobooks, I know I will read on my Kindle, but I really want to try and tackle the physical books. So we're starting off with this one. This is The Deer and the Dragon, and I've picked this up actually not too long before I left for Australia, and I think it sounds really good. What this is about, nobody knows for sure. So the back says, the deities you call aren't always the ones who answer. And honestly, like, that's all I want to know about this. I think the cover looks intriguing. I bought this definitely just because of the cover. We're continuing strong with A Fate Inked in Blood. And I've read, what's the name? Bridge Kingdom, I think? Does it say in here? Yes. I've read The Bridge Kingdom and The Trader Queen. And I've loved those 2 books and I cannot wait to continue that series. But I wouldn't be me if I didn't start another series. So, I got A Fate Inked in Blood, and I'm pretty sure that our main character, apparently her name's Freya, she's married to some guy she doesn't really like, and she's dreaming of being free and a fighter, like a warrior and anything, and then her dreams kind of become reality because her husband gets rid of her to another guy, and that guy is a lord or something, so she actually does have to be a warrior. That's what I know about this book, and it sounds incredible, and I know that I love the writing, so that is the next book that I'll be diving into, and I'm really, really excited about it. And also the cover. Another beautiful book. We have Charm. It's been a long time coming with this book because I started Crave. The whole series, I started that probably in like 2022. It's now 2026. Oops. I read 4 books over the years and I keep binging them. Like when I sit down to read them, I read a whole book in one sitting because they're really good. But then I need like a whole year to pick up the next book. This is about Grace, and in the first book she gets to this academy, and basically there's this strange thing and it's fantasy, and she doesn't know that fantasy, like characters like vampires, werewolves, all that they exist, and she gets to this academy. I'm pretty sure it's Catmere Academy, and she gets there and she doesn't know that those like supernatural species exist, and she doesn't know that the academy is a supernatural academy. So she gets there and is like, what in the world is going on? And basically the whole series is about her learning the world and what it is about and diving into it, and it is so good. It is so good. I've loved Crave, I've loved Crush, Coven, and what was the next one? Court. Enjoyed them all. So now it's time to read Charm, and I'm really excited to do this because I only have Charm and Cherish left. I have 2 books left. So I think it's time to finish the series. So we're tackling the next book of the series. Next book is The Shadows Between Us, and this has been on my TBR for the longest time, and I don't even know why, because it sounds incredible. Generally, I can't even remember when I bought this, but basically the whole book is about, what's her name? Alessandra. Ooh, tired name. But she always makes her lovers fall in love with her, and like she kind of like trains them to shower her in gifts, and she wants more. She's like growing tired of that apparently, so she wants to win over the Shadow King, kill him, and then take over the kingdom, and I think that's so intriguing. So that is the next book on the list, and I really want to read this because it sounds incredibly good, and I don't know why I haven't read this already. Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I feel like everybody has read this already, and I've read the Caraval series years ago and I've loved it, and I've been wanting to read Once Upon a Broken Heart since. I think I bought this early 2022, and I've been wanting to read this since. Have I done it? No. It's been on my TBR, like on my immediate TBR, so many times, and still I never got to it, and I don't know why. But here we are, and honestly, like, I'm so excited. I know that Jax is in there, which, was he the King of Hearts or something? Yeah. Ooh, how far would you go for happily ever after? God, I love this. All stories are made of both truths and lies. What matters is the way that we believe in them. I'm so excited for this book because honestly, like, I keep wanting to read it and then I never do, and I hope that in April it's finally time for this. Hopefully it's finally time for this book. So that is on my immediate TBR. All of these are on my immediate TBRs, and I'm so excited to hopefully get to all of these. Can you tell that I'm in a really big fantasy mood? Yeah? Because for some reason I can't really, like, I'm not in the mood for romance only, so I'm trying to do romantasy, because I'm pretty sure all these are romantasy. And they all sound incredible. So, why not read some romantasy, take down that TBR while we're at it, and then hopefully I'll be in a romance mood soon. Soon, because I really want to read romance again. I have so many great romance books, but I'm just not in the mood, so romantasy it is, and we'll see when I'm back to my OG content that is romance. Now, I think it's good to sometimes switch up the genres, and I'm really excited. I mean, they've all been on my TBR for a while, so why not read them? But yeah, those are my books. Let me know if you've read any of these, and I'll see you guys soon. And thank you guys for sticking around and waiting for me to come back, and hopefully I'll be back for real this time. No more disappearing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys soon.